Back with Bruce Mitchell, Pro Wrestling Torch from inside the Sheetz on Spring Garden. Good to have Bruce with us. He lives in this neck of the woods. I won't say exactly where he lives in the neighborhood nearby here, not too far away. And he grew up in Durham, and he's also traveled throughout the South, throughout the United States, covering wrestling. Let's go to Atlanta, Georgia. Let's go down to the studios and check out the NWA Power Hour. Another show last night. Tim Storm, Nick Aldis last night, Marty Skrull. NWA Power Hour. They're sharing talent right now in some ways. Also mixing talent more than sharing talent with Ring of Honor. How did that come about? They said one time, I think it was Billy Corey, said we're done with them, we're going to go out on our own, but now they're sharing talent again, mixing talent again. How did that come about?
They've always done a little bit of that. The Crockett Cup a year ago was really a lot of a Ring of Honor show. It had a lot of Ring of Honor participants in it. And so there's been some Ring of Honor back and forth, and then Marty Skrull signing the big contract with Ring of Honor, which was not always expected to have happen. Part of what he's got a lot of booking power in Ring of Honor, and then the ability to travel back and forth. I know that, and so that's meant that he is.
Well, he signed a great deal, didn't he?
Yeah, he must have, and yeah, he's gotten, financially, the word is.
And he can work for so many different 40 dates, I think, a year for Ring of Honor, and all those other dates are open if he wants to work for other people.
Right, and he's been, he's close to Nick Aldis, the NWA champion. He's got friends obviously in AEW, and so he's so far in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I went to a show and show this off a little bit. I went to a show in Durham, my hometown. First time I'd ever been to a wrestling show. It was New Japan Pro Wrestling, and Marty Skrull out of nowhere showed up. For New Japan and challenged Switchblade Jay White for a Ring of Honor show.
Well, Jay White's a big name.
Yeah, who works for Intercontinental Champion for New Japan Pro Wrestling, and works in and so that match will be on a Ring of Honor show in Florida, and then I believe in April, and then I went to a Ring of Honor show in Traverse County on Sunday night with Radio Hotshot, Britt Whitmire and Brian Williams and Hot Shots, and Nick Aldis made an appearance at that show, the NWA champion, kind of challenged them, and so there's some cross-pollination going on.
And they got Flip Gordon involved, they got Marty Skrull, they got the Bouncers involved last night on TV.
Right, Bouncers were there, and there was, the week before, there was an excellent promo, kind of back and forth, serious sit-down, much like you and I right here, except for no NWA title involved, where the main event for the next NWA pay-per-view will be Nick Aldis versus Marty Skrull, and if Marty Skrull does not win the NWA title, and he got a title shot against Aldis about a year ago in Traverse County at Crockett Cup, and then he got another one, and so this is the third one where he'd be unsuccessful. He doesn't win this one. He's been challenged to give the gate back.
The fans their ticket money back.
Fans get their ticket back, which I know that's a ticket price.
You should bring a few extra fans to the match that night. Yeah, I like get that for free. Yeah, go show up.
So right up your alley. So we'll see with that. But I really enjoyed last night's show. I wasn't crazy about.
How about Mama Storm?
I didn't like Mama Storm. I thought it was a little.
It was like a weak takeoff on the Arn Anderson, Kevin Nash combination years ago.
It was.
You kind of reminded me of how Kevin Nash looked that night, a little bit similar.
Yeah, but it was kind of, you could tell Storm and it kind of looked like Marquez, David Marquez, not sure exactly how to play it, but I like the promo work there and the promotion, James Storm, and I like that it's had some really, and just a devoted, almost for Section D type of crew that goes to the studio, and a lot bigger crew, but some bigger crew, but I mean it's really into the show, gives some energy to it, and so you see there's enough of a throwback to the old days of wrestling, but really taking the taking the clamps off the promo work, and then the wrestling's been good.
How about the use of Sean Mooney? How do you think that's going so far?
He fits right in, and I think that there's a nostalgic thing for, even though he wasn't part of the territory days, he was more right after the territory days.
He hasn't aged much, that's for sure.
No, he hadn't, and then he would do he would do a minute-long summary back in the old WWF Hulkamania days, or right after the old Hulkamania days, and now he's doing the same thing for them, and seems to fit in a very smooth. These guys, some of these broadcast guys, Andy, are ageless. You fit right up in there too.
Well, you're not seeing. That's the main thing. What about Josephus' return last night? I thought Josephus looked a lot like Question Mark, but they keep telling us that Question Mark, you mentioned us, was the brother of The Rock. But again, Josephus returns, and man, he's got light skin.
I might have been wrong about that.
What do you think about that? I thought he looked like Josephus.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it's that.
So you could have been wrong with that.
I could have been wrong with that. Possibly. It would have been the first time, I think.
Great speculation.
And all the time that you and I've been talking.
He sure put out a lot of interest as far as the speculation goes. That's for sure.
Yeah. But the thing of it is, one way or the other is, you got to snatch that hood off. You got to get that sock off the head, that mask off, to really prove who that person is underneath. You can speculate.
The light skin kind of got my attention.
And maybe the body type.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, he had a beard, and of course you could tell that from underneath the mask. Just down below the lower part of the mask was a beard sticking out there a little bit. But yeah, interesting.
This has been fun. I mean, the Question Mark was something that they.
I hope they don't kill that. I hope they keep it going.
No, they're real happy with it. It was something that just kind of happened. It was just, Question Mark came out there. I don't know that he was going to be as impactful as
if we're writing wrestling, this is kind of a thought just jumps in there, because we've always seemed to do good on these thoughts that just popping out of nowhere. To get into the storyline continues. Let's bring in, you got Mama Storm last night, the fake Mama Storm. Bring her back, and while she's on the set doing a promo, going against Tim Storm, maybe hamming it up, going crazy, bring in the real Mama Storm. She beats the daylights out of the fake Mama Storm. That'd be a good storyline. Mama versus Mama.
I wouldn't. I think that.
And the fans would go. They love the real Mama Storm. They would go crazy for her. Yeah.
I think that possibility may be out there.
Billy Corrigan, how about that, Billy?
Tim Storm's are really good. It's really cool.
He is. He's very smooth. Good delivery. He's like yourself, a teacher, an educator, so very smooth in delivery and very professional. And he's older, but he's still carrying some clout.
No, definitely. And
he's kept his look fairly sharp too for an older guy. His look's not bad. Wears that suit, dress as well. Yeah.
And then and then it's just really nice to see WWE's doing one with Lacey Evans to see. I'm a bad guy. Throwback from years ago, but you need good guys. You need people with some virtue to
carry the whole show, make it balanced.
And Tim Storm,
Nick Aldis has got to have a foil somewhere.
Exactly.
It's gone good so far, the battle between those two. And so the NWA Power Hour, if you got to rate it, they're doing real well.
They're growing. So you sit there. They had Hard Times pay-per-view. Juice Robinson, not successfully, but challenging Aldis, and Aldis really carries himself well. And he's one of those. He's as a champion, you don't catch him, with his head down. His head is up, and he's dressed. He's got that old style.
He was doing so much better. If he was still Magnus, I don't think he would carry any clout. And the Magnus, but the Nick Aldis name is perfect.
And he's. Had the opportunity to be around him a little bit, and he carries it all the time. And I'm not saying that he's, not in a way anyway, he just carries it really.
He's definitely seized the opportunity. He sees a chance to do well, and he's doing well with it.
And Kameille from Durham, we talked about her.
Still doing well.
She's out there with Tim Graham, and doing really well with it. She is.
And they built up some last night for a future match, I guess, next week with Tim Storm and Camille's boyfriend going at it, I guess.
Right. The late Bram from TNA, Tim Beckton. So that ought to be interesting. And then Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton just came off of a Nick Aldis title defense, and one of the things that was just amazing to me, to see New Japan Wrestling in the Durham Armory was. In your downtown neighborhood I knew a lot about, and then and to see the Rock and Roll Express on a New Japan show in North Carolina.
Wow.
Was and the comedy match, but still the amount of respect, the amount of affection there is for Ricky Morton and Robert.
And the amount of different promotions they've worked with lately. NWA, AEW, Ring of Honor. They've worked with New Japan, just about everybody lately.
Exactly, and it's been pretty. And if you live in North Carolina, you've had a chance to see them for some of these things too. And WrestleCade, and they were at the WrestleCade show,
right?
And all of that. So
will they be back, you think, with the Crockett Cup this year?
I would be shocked if they were not.
Yeah, because they were a big part of it last year. Kind of got the ball rolling for all this work they're doing now.
Yeah, that was kind of that was one of the beginnings of AEW in Chicago.
Anything that the NWA Power Hour is missing on now, they need to probably improve on?
I think sometimes there's a little too much yelling. Like they need to, like maybe a couple of the guys they're doing good to great promos, but they need that calmer voice, I think. But I've liked how Barrett has come in and taken over from Jim Cornette.
I was going to ask you about that. He's fit in pretty well. Yeah.
I think he's done fine. I think he may be, and a little bit. I mean, he's so direct on to the point and how he calls it. I think he may be a little bit of an improvement on Cornette. I thought Cornette
if he had, he could jump in the ring, a little challenge. He could actually fill in a little bit if he needed to. He's got the ability to still go.
Yes.
Yeah. So your upcoming matches, I guess, you're going to be seeing the Crockett Cup coming soon. You're going to be seeing some other key matches around the area. You're going to be traveling some. I know you've been busy lately traveling some matches.
I went to AML and saw George South.
Wow.
So that meant that I do want to say this. I need to say this on my own podcast, but that figured out that I've seen George South in the 80s, in the 90s, in the thousands, in the 10s, and in the 20s. So that's five different decades.
Wow.
And then what really hurt my feelings was I realized that George South is a few years younger than I am. So that
makes it even more interesting.
That
shows you and he both have some kind of staying power. That's for sure.
Yeah, I stay out of the ring, and that's how I have my staying power. Yes.
Stay back, right?
Stay back, yes.
We'll be back in just a few with Bruce Mitchell, Pro Wrestling Torch, King of the Ring reporters at the Sheetz on Spring Garden, Greensboro. Back after this. Stay with us. We shall return.